full battery, do not go slamming into your brakes. Like some guy on a Facebook did, and he burnt up his motherboard. Obviously. Because the power has nowhere to go. Alright. So yeah, I'm on the Nikola. I'm gonna get back into the groove of it. I pumped it up high, 31 psi. I'm gonna do a mix of cruising and some light donking. Since this is a wheel that I can actually drop, unlike my EXN, which now has 2 bad packs. So last week when I was riding on the EXN, and just as I was beginning to enjoy the accelerator stability, and I landed on a lamppost and it tipped. Great. My wheel tipped. I'm afraid to drop my wheel. And it's like had it up here, just fell on its side. Great. And a BMS got damaged. You know, if a BMS got damaged, then it's just like You can replace the BMS and drop the wheel again, and the BMS will get damaged. But 2 BMSs got damaged, actually. So there was already a damaged BMS, as it turns out. And boy, that BMS did not look good. It looked like it was hanging by a thread in there. So yeah, I was riding in the city earlier. Man, what a mess! What a mess! So I'm pretty happy to be back down south again. There's a cemetery. So yeah, 31 psi. It would be a shame if I jumped something with all of this high tire pressure. But just take a quiet ride through the cemetery. Bird. The speed bump is great. So Rhoda was on his V5F today. Windy. So he was on his V5F and he was gonna cross. And the car looked like it was gonna go straight, but it turned in, cut in front of him. It's like a car will signal to tell other cars that it's turning. That's it, you know, because the car doesn't want to get hit by another car. A car will rarely signal for the sake of a pedestrian. You just decide who goes first, the car or the pedestrian. Because I mean, if I go smacking into that car and shoulder tackling it. Oh boy, oh boy. That would teach that car a lesson. So yeah, just assume that they will turn. Signal or no signal. There's the BMX, that little bike track where Mr. McFlyer went flying the other day. Lucas. That was something. And here's this amazing climb that we went climbing up. And I climbed up the easy section of it on my MSX, you know. And if you drop the MSX, you drop the MSX. But if you drop the EXN, you know, we look at what happened to Thomas. Thomas had his EXN on an inverted pot plant, you know, with a crack in the middle, butt cheeks, and he like parks the EXN there, just like I have. And yeah, his EXN just fell, and that's it. That's all she wrote. One bad battery pack, and then after that, another bad battery pack, you know. And it's just like, okay, kiss it goodbye. You know, it's tainted. It's tainted. You want to complain about burning wheels, but then you go drop your wheel and smack the battery pack, and then you can go and measure your voltages all you like. You can measure your voltages and put numbers on a piece of paper and say that everything checks out, and it'll still burn your apartment down. And then you'll say, well, hey, I tried to save money. I tried to save money after I smacked my wheel, you know. And if you smack your wheel, you smack your wheel, and if you smack your wheel and it lives, then it lives, you know. Every time my Nikola gets smacked and it lives, is another day that it lives. But this hill here on soft mode, that'll be something. Because the Nikola doesn't have amazing torque out of the wheels that are out there. The MSX has more torque. Sherman Max has more torque. Sherman has a bit less torque than the MSX. V12 HT would have some torque. But yeah, talk is cheap. Let's see. So a lot of thoughts going through my mind right now about that slope. So that was on soft mode, and on this last one here, I hit the transition a bit aggressively, and then there was a tiny yield, right? A tiny yield, and that is more likely to happen on soft mode, in transitions anyway. So still some 34-35ish amps. Doing this little thing, you know, not that we do it all the time, but you can pull some amps. So yeah, you know, all the talk about this bell, this spring is a bit shot. Look at this. But yeah, the LG M50T packs, the way they're constructed and soldered, it just, nah. They take a hit, you know. And then it's like, okay, we have some Nikolas burning with those packs, some MSP burning with those packs. Did they take a hit? Did the BMS loosen a bit? Because I mean, one BMS on one of my battery packs started getting hot, started burning through the plastic wrapping. So yeah, that wheel's not welcome at my place anymore. That's it. And obviously I can't buy another EXN since Thomas has died and mine died. You know, his died a few months ago. Mine died, you know, and I've been treating it nice. I know I dropped it a few times. I crashed it once, you know, it did a backflip once. I crashed it at the skate park. I got a hit here. And that damaged one of the battery packs, you know, and I've been riding it since then. Because one thing is if you drop your wheel, and then you like look at it and say, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. You know, you can look at me and you can say, oh, look, no, but he looks good. He looks happy. But what's going on in the inside, man? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. It's raining. That's what's going on. Medium mode then. Yeah, so that felt a bit steadier on medium. I wasn't creating as much bad leverage. Shut up, man. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So yeah, the fan, now that it's getting warm, but at least I got a working fan. So yeah, what you gonna do? And some guy dropped his master and it turned to dust. Jesus, man, Jesus. What you gonna do? But the EXN did come with other battery packs. You know, the first batch came with the LG M50T. Then the batch after that, that came out with the Knobby, that came with the Samsung 48X, and those are some really good cells. And sure, it's great that you can recharge them 3,000 times, but that's if you only charge the wheel, only charge the cells to 4.15. That means that you can only charge the wheel to 99.6, and that won't happen. If you want a wheel that you can charge to 99.6, then you need this wheel. You need this wheel. You need a wheel with a smart BMS where you can set where it balances. So this wheel charges to 4.15. This wheel charges to 99.6. If I wanted to charge higher, I can set it to charge higher. You know, but the cells are perfect and everything is great. And if I do take a tumble or something, and the battery pack takes a hit, then the BMS won't take a hit because the BMS is protected somewhere else. The BMS is here. The BMS is under the handle. So handle it. Maybe I should go look at that sand. How about this though? How about this? That would be something. That's a disgusting sound. Oh man, there were kids there. Now it's really raining. So yeah, slowly getting used to this rough PSI. But when I was riding on the road, you know, it's like you never know where you're gonna hit that magic crack on this tire. It's gonna cause it to tram line. Also more likely to slide out on the wet. But yeah, little bit of excitement. Never killed anyone. Hurt someone. Never killed anyone. Of course, I do have a million miles on electric unicycles. I usually won't walk. And I keep walking. Jumping a puddle in the rain to keep the wheel dry. Okay. I need to move my back bumpers forward a bit. And during that fall, my feet slipped back a bit. Oh, that reminds me. You know, for the EXN, I have the Clark bumpers. I have all the beautiful pads. I have the spiked pedal plates. Man. No, it was running just fine after everything was running just fine, and it died from falling. Leaning against the lamppost. And then battery packs cost a ton. They cost a ton. You can go and put new battery packs in there, drop it again. But yeah. I try not to drop my wheels. It does happen. And it's kind of great if we can get away with it, you know. But we won't always. Soda would be nice. Let's go get a soda. How's the park shaping up? Yeah, slowly. How's this? Forbidden zone. This is quite funny. That up here there's another section. Last time there were some people here having a picnic, but I mean, yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Some interesting stuff indeed. A spine. Some interesting spine. Some transition sections. That's a bit steep to get up. That won't work. That probably won't work either. It has a lip and a return, lips and returns, but yeah, it's something, you know. That is a possible exit, that's all. But this, I don't know. But yeah, maybe not in the wet, huh? Still cute. White lines in the wet. Careful. Bike path with me riding here and cars coming here. If you get a cut off there, oh man, your wheel will go and bowl into a car. That you'll destroy someone's life. So my friends told me that now we got cops on e-bikes. Cops on e-bikes. What a laugh. So maybe we'll see them patrolling the bike paths. That'll be something. That would be something indeed. I'm pretty sure, you know, that society should be aware of us by this point. We're like 60 plus riders in the group. And I've been riding for 3.5 years, going on 4. winter comes. That was a high curve. I was sweating balls for a second. I was like, okay, man, you're gonna have to jump the glory now. You're gonna have to jump with a GoPro in my hand and a car behind me. Shit's gonna go down. Woo. Woo. So yeah, it was gonna rain today. There you go. It was sunny earlier. So it rained earlier. Then it was sunny. Then it was just cloudy. Now it rained. Maybe we're done. Hey there. What you building for? Wonder if that's going to be a CrossFit gym or a tennis court. So this is where everyone is on a Saturday. Shopping. 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 So yeah, medium mode. The Velcro is getting old, so I need to re-Velcro because it's. I think if I maybe put all my weight on one of the brakes, then it goes off. But on the other hand, I don't like smack into them. They're just there as a support. Or rocks. The wibbly wobbly tire makes it a bit of a challenge. Tomorrow I'm gonna try out the S18 with the Kenda K240, the street that I had on my street tire that I had on my EXM. And yeah. Oops. Flat rock. So yeah, flat rock, frontal smack. I just sort of like walked off the wheel. Look at that, the pads are still on. This darkness spot's still on though. Yes, it's nice. And did my wheel break? No. So thank you. It was a very gentle fall. Like the one that killed my EXM. So although the EXN could do this better, you just better not fall, man. You better not fall. Knew it. I knew that rock would try to get me. Mud. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So that's a drop. That's a drop and a half. Oh. Pedal scraper going down at an angle. While turning, coming along here, I turned and the pedal hit here. This is like really low and close to the ground, but the pedal hit, and that's it. Instant flippity doody. Flippity doody.